Hello everyone, welcome back to our HTML course series where we are learning HTML from scratch. In today's video, we are going to dive into an important aspect of HTML links, which allow us to connect different web pages together, enabling users to navigate the vast world of the internet with just a click. So, let's get started. What is HTML link? HTML links, also known as hyperlinks, are used to connect one web page to another. HTML links allow you to create clickable elements that take you to other web pages, files, or locations within the same page. HTML link syntax. Here's the syntax for creating a link in HTML. The tag creates the link element, and the href attribute specifies the URL or location that the link should go to. The link text is the text that appears on the web page and is what the user clicks on to follow the link. Link attributes. Links or a tag consist of some attribute to define link behavior and enhance their functionality inside HTML document. Let's see some important link attributes. Href attribute specifies the destination URL of the link. It can be an absolute URL or a relative URL. Target attribute. The target attribute is an HTML attribute used primarily with anchor tags A to specify where the linked content should be displayed when clicked. It determines the browser context or window in which the linked page or resource should open. The target attribute accepts several values. _self, this is the default value. When a user clicks the linked content will replace the current page in the same browser window or tab. _blank, when a user clicks the linked content will open in a new browser window or tab, depending on the user's browser settings. _parent, this value is commonly used when working with frame sets. When the user clicks the linked content will open in the immediate parent frame of the frame containing the link. _top, this value is also commonly used with frame sets. When the user clicks the linked content will open in the full body of the window, breaking out of any frames. Read attribute describes the relationship between the current page and the linked URL. Common values include: nofollow instructs search engines not to follow the link. NoOpener prevents the linked page from accessing the opening page's window.opener property. NoReferrer prevents the browser from sending the referrer header when navigating to the linked URL. Title attribute provides additional information about the link when the user hovers over it. It appears as a tooltip. Download attribute specifies that the link should trigger a file download when clicked. The attribute value is the suggested name for the downloaded file. Live demo. Let's put our knowledge to the test with a simple example. I will demonstrate you how to create various types of links and show you some best practices. Let's jump into the Visual Studio Code editor to write some code. Let's create a new HTML file, index.html. Now type HTML5, select the HTML5 boilerplate skeleton code suggested by the Visual Studio Code editor and hit enter on the keyboard. Now, first update the text content inside the title tag. This content will be displayed in the browser tab bar. Now, add the div tag, which is used to make a section block for elements. And insert the ID attribute with a unique identification value. Let's add some default styling such as width 60%, margin, auto, padding 32px, and background color #F0F0F0 to the div container by accessing the ID attribute. Now, let's insert the h1 heading tag as the main title of our page. Add some dummy text inside the h1 heading element. Now insert the HR tag to add a horizontal line. Now, let's create the first type of link, which is linking to a web page. Now, let's create a link using the tag. Now insert the href attribute inside it and add the URL address as a value. Now write some text inside this link element. Give some subheading by using the h2 heading tag. Now save the file and open it in the browser to see the output result. Here, you can see we have a link which is pointing to a web page URL address. This web page could be any URL, either an internal website page or an external website page. Now click the link to go to the pointed URL. Now, let's create a second type of link, which is linking to an email address. Give some subheading by using the h2 heading tag. Now, let's create the link using the tag. Now insert the href attribute inside it and add mail to email address as a value. Now write some text inside this link element. Now save the file and open it in the browser to see the output result. Here, you can see we have a link which is pointing to an email address. By clicking on this link, it will open the user's email client with the recipient's email address. Now, let's create a third type of link, which is linking to a file. Give some subheading by using the h2 heading tag. Now, let's create the link using the tag. Now insert the href attribute inside it and add some file URL address as a value to download it. Also, set another attribute called download, which specifies that the link should trigger a file download when clicked. Now write some text inside this link element. Now save the file and open it in the browser to see the output result. Here, you can see we have a link which is pointing to a file address. By clicking on this link, it will download the file to our computer. You can open the file to see if it's working or not. Now, let's create a fourth type of link, which is linking to a location on the same page. Give some subheading by using the h2 heading tag. Now, let's create the link using the tag. Now insert the href attribute inside it and add an anchor point which is pointing to an ID of any element where the user wants to go on the same page, in our case section 1. Let's insert some BR tags to break some lines to make our web page scrollable. We are doing this because we want to see how the linking to a location on the same page example works. Now let's create the element using h2 tag and use the same ID as anchor point as the value on the same page, but create it far away from the link to see the movement on the page. Now save the file and open it in the browser to see the output result. Here, you can see we have a link which is pointing to the location of a section or element using the ID attribute. By clicking on this link, the link will take the user to the section of the page with an ID of section 1 when clicked. This is sometimes used to create bookmarks for documentation. Congratulations! Now that you've learned how to use HTML links. As you have learned, HTML links are incredibly versatile and essential for creating a well-connected web experience. Make sure to do more practice using different HTML tags to enhance your web development skills. That's all for today's video on HTML links. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to leave a comment below. If you want to learn more, check out the complete HTML course link in the description box. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video.